Now there. Wait, what's that? A pencil? What is this about? Oh, would you look at that? Press trigger to flip. Okay, now I'm gonna teach you how to draw the perfect drawing of me. Step 1, lightly like this. Draw some lines over there, so that way you'll know where I'm facing. Draw 2 circles for the black eyes. And draw two small circles. And now draw a curve. And then another curve for the face. There you go. And now draw a semicircle and another semicircle for the ear. Now it's time for the body. Now draw a line, a curved line there. And then, now for the belt, draw an oval in 4 lines. Oh, for the hat, draw a triangle without the bottom. Draw a circle. For the hands on my party hat, well, actually Gorilla Tag's party hat, not mine. Then draw monkey hands. We're gonna color in that later. Now for the pupils, it's best to start off small, so let's just make these pupils a bit bigger than usual. Now for like the sleeve on the shirt, draw like a third of a rounded triangle, and then draw 2 ovals for the hands. I mean for the arms. And then we'll use circles to indicate the hands. The thumb. For the GT5 badge, like, draw a rectangle, although my rectangle is not that perfect. Go. Okay. Now do the same hands. Right, then I think we might be done. Well, we're just gonna need a bit of color. Alright, so you are going to need the following colors on screen. Let's just see the brushes. And there's like a wide variety, so you could choose whatever brush you want. But let's just go with this brush. Oops. You gotta firmly draw it. Or you could use a smaller brush if you want, if that's what I'm gonna do. Or you could just use a bigger canvas. Let's just see. Coloring stuff might take a while. So, you could just play some music and if you want to make time go faster. Oops. If you made a mistake, that's okay. You can just press Y on your right controller or B on your right controller, so you can undo. Not again. Alright, I just finished coloring the head. Wait. Oh no! The ear! That's okay. You could just use the pencil as an eraser. There we go. That's how you correct a mistake. Fill in that gap in the ear. Wait, I think I might have forgotten the gray! So you're gonna have to match the gray for the face. Right. Let's just fill in those pink gaps. There we go. So, let's just move all this out of the way. And now let's just color it all in. Alright, you're done. You're now done coloring the face and the ears. The next part is the eyes. You're gonna wanna draw a smiley face. You could have the eyes closed if you want. For the eyes, grab this blue, then color it all in. You can make it like a greener shade of blue. In case if you make a mistake while drawing me, you could just press the A or X button if you want to and then color in your mistake. That's one way. And then for the hat, make the stripes blue and yellow. Okay, now for the little hands there. On the hat. Oops. You know, you can use another brush if you'd like. Okay, get this brush for the best results. Or, you know, like... Okay, now get purple. You could just arrange like the colors or whatever if you like. For the shirt, this is probably like gonna be the longest part. Grab yellow. Alright, now that you're done with the shirt, we're gonna work on that bronze belt I have. Oops. Okay, you're done with the bronze belt. Now, for my GT5 badge, no, if you want to add words to it, then you can. Okay, now let's work on the arms, which might take like a while or so. Alright, you're done. Now you could add like outlines. Don't have to add outlines to like the party hats or whatever. But to make it more cartoonish, you can. Ooh. Say, I actually really like painting. Now add in the text G tag if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay, now add a smiling gorilla face into the center of the belt. And now you're congratulations, you're almost done. Congratulations, you're almost done. Now I just gotta... Alright. Now to trace the ear and you're done drawing me! But wait, there's one more step. The background. So grab any blue shade you want. Grab a big brush. And then color it in. Add it like any texture you want to it. Now grab a spray paint, get in like a darker shade of blue. Oops. Oops. Okay. Alright, you're done with the background. But wait, it's not over yet. You still have to add today's date. Now add in your signature. You can add a symbol if you want. Anyways, you're now done. Press image settings, save this image. And now load it to the studio. Frame it. Make it as big as you can. And you're finally done. What a masterpiece it is. I hope you enjoyed my first painting VR video. But if you enjoyed... Well, that was the end of my very first painting VR video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel, because it really supports the channel. Also, if you want me to make more painting VR videos, make sure you share your opinion about the video in the comments so I can make some more. Anyways, goodbye! It sure has been a while since I last done this in some of my videos in 2025, but before I really end this video, I have to ask you all a question. Did your paintings come out good? If so, then tag me at Average Blue Gorilla on YouTube posts. Anyways, goodbye!